You know, concerning some family members are telling Attilla to steer clear, not even to try and tackle extremism. They want him to come out and that's it. And I know Attilla. He's not that type of character, just sit indoors and do nothing, you know. He has to be involved with something. And at least it's for good now, you know. It's something to do good. And like you tried to get him into Arsenal and Arsenal refused him, by the way. I didn't realise they got back to you.
Well, you know, such is life, you know.
So we try again, because he loved football, we love football. I mean, my son played for him and he was one of the boys that was unbeaten. He was there for the whole 8 years.
We should interview your cameraman.
Your say. Yeah, but he was there throughout the time, and even all the kids of the other teams respected Attilla so much. It was unbelievable. They all rated him as the best, ever manager.
There's nothing wrong with an eccentric football manager. And for me, I said to Rachel as well. For me, I would absolutely die to sort of make a documentary contrasting him shouting on the street with him shouting on the touchline. I think that would just be hilarious, you know. He's just like, I don't know, Attilla, I think he's a really funny guy. I think he's a man of huge emotional energy, and I think his heart was always in the right place until he lost his mosque, sort of thing. And then he's always had these anger management issues. And that's what let him down. That's what the chief copper said. He said Attilla has got anger management issues which let him down. Huge.
Would you think it's anger or passion? Because I know Attilla, you know, he could, even at football, you know, people didn't like him, other parents and that, because how loud he was, but he wasn't angry. It's the passion. What are you doing? Get over there, you know, bastard. He's always shouting out instructions. It's brilliant to watch. He could see what we couldn't see on the pitch. He really was something else. And people...
That sounds fantastic.
People would come across and think, why don't you shut up? I heard it. Do you know, some people used to come up to me and I used to think, you know what, go and tell him yourself. They come up I swear, they come up to me and go, Moss, can I have a word? Can you just tell your brother to shut up, flip's sake, mate? And I go, listen, why are you telling me? There he is, you go and tell him. And they wouldn't. So
passion, if you've got passion, like put in the right direction.
Yeah,
he needs a channel for his passion. That's what I wrote at the end of my witness statement. I said, like, you know, this is a guy, a British guy, who needs some direction.
Do you think the judge read it? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. He was, you heard him. I've heard enough of this man. I've heard him for 2 months. Remember, I've had enough of him. He
read the right letter in the end there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. he had to accept that then, and he changed, didn't he, the judge?
Yeah, he was happy to change. He didn't like your brother, but he was happy to change, wasn't he?
Not at all.
Yeah, he liked Hamid though. I think the judge actually liked Hamid. He was like,
I think you know why he liked Hamid.
Well, he's funny, isn't he?
Hamid was funny, even in the doc when me and you would go, the things he would go.
He's got great style, hasn't he?
Yeah, you would laugh and think, you know, and the judge liked that. When he didn't see that side to Attilla, he'd just see footage where Attilla was outside.
I'll tell you, to be honest, what I heard on the tapes, I mean, even myself, if I didn't know Attilla on the tape, I would have thought the same. It's like he would go, yeah, bruv, you know, bruv, this bruv, bruv. And like, he was like, you know, as a sort of intellectual sort of judge thinking, God, what is this? You know what I mean? And there's this sort of like absent character during the whole of these sort of tapes, like, you know, and he was like, he must have just built up on him. And then by the time he sees him, he's like,
the judge had enough. He did have enough. He's sitting there, he's doing his job, and he's just saying.
And this Hamid was entertaining him.
Yeah,
like,
and it was breaking the ice kind of thing.
It
with
was.
The judge.
He's very cool, isn't he, Hamid?
I agree. I agree because when I first met him, he come across so friendly, a joker like me. But while I was in prison, obviously what was hanging over him, the jokes stopped. There wasn't any jokes. He was a serious guy, a totally different...
I thought it was interesting what the judge said. The judge said to him, he says, you know, you've got two sides. Mate.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But you've got two sides. Because, I mean, I only met him twice, but like...
He comes across good, doesn't he?
Like, yeah, two sides, like you were saying, like, before, like, you know.
No, it's... where do we go from here, Dave? I mean, what does Attilla do when he gets out? If Quilliam... I can't see him... I think he would want to be like me. Go to Quilliam and find out, sit down with Ed and Nawaz and have a proper chat. to find out what's going on. You're laughing because I remember what you said. You would love to set Atilla onto them, not in a bad way. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm just being
just to see,
controversial, just for fun.
Yeah, just to have them there and have this discussion and see what comes of it. But I think again, I can't answer for Atilla concerning things like that. He has to be at. And just like I went with you, which I'm glad we did go now. I am glad, because I was going to let you down.
I know, yeah.
And I'm glad I turned up. But yeah, let Atilla find out for himself. Take it from there, because I know him. You know, the sister's a bit upset. She just wants him home and be quiet, shut your mouth kind of thing. We know Attila's not that type of character. So he will be.
She's like, can you keep my family out of the papers, please? Is that too much to ask? Like,
so she's worried. She's worried.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
Because she looks at it, it's the media that put him in there, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Questions they put to him. Attila decided to answer and entertain the media.
Well, it started to go to his
cost him,
it
cost him.
Yeah, and it must have been a bit of a rough journey for her, right?
It has been, and 4 kids. On her own, she's done a brilliant job, though. Praise be to her. She has done a serious job. Yeah, the kids are lovely, mashallah. If you look at them, you know, obviously they miss their dad, but she's done such a good job. The kids are coping as well, knowing their dad's there. You know, I look at them sometimes and they're just running around playing. In the early days, when I was in there and they would visit, you could see the stress on everybody, the kids and everything, because they couldn't understand Dave. Dad's in here, why aren't they letting you home now? And the worst thing was when I came out, I was in there with their dad. I'm out, their dad's still in there. But no, alhamdulillah, they are coping really well, and I think the sister's done seriously well. 4 kids on her own, you know, with a problem that's hanging over her head. Her husband's in there.
And things are sort of right now, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't blame her. She does freak out a little bit because she just wants him to be quiet. Please don't go down that route. But he's not going down that route. I have talked to her. He wants to do something positive, something good, trying to turn kids away from that way, what's cost him. And I can't see that bad, but she's like me. She don't really trust the media.
No, it's good not to trust them. It's like, it's been interesting meeting people.
By the way, I want to give a big shout out to Rachel North. Rachel North, hold it up, Gil.
Happy wedding anniversary.
Likewise. So, because we didn't mention her, you know, when you filmed me at the Quilliam. Same, we didn't even, I said I'm here with Dave. Didn't even say with Rachel as well.
Meeting journalists through Rachel has actually been sort of
I think it's been good.
Like,
I think it's been good because
it's definitely changed the situation.
It has.
For me, very much so. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, I was thinking, like, you know, back in 2003, jumping up and down like an idiot with a camera, just asking inane questions. It's like when I think about all the journeys I could have gone on, like with Atilla, all the things that could have happened, or couldn't have happened, or whatever. Like then, and like when I think now, with Atilla in the situation I could never have hoped for. Then I never would have hoped then to be in this situation now, and like every footballer would say there's ever him to play for.
That's good, I like that. I like that, mate. That's nice. That sounds good.
Yeah.